Here with Austin Jablonski to preview the 2024 Concordia football season. As we record this, had about a week or so of preseason. Just wanted to maybe catch up a little bit on what you might have been able to do over the summer. What were some highlights for you of the summer, and were you able to do something particularly exciting?
Oh boy, yeah, the summer goes fast every year. I feel like this year maybe faster than most. A lot of training with Coach Beasley out on the field here, and I was working at CIO Wealth Strategies, kind of a financial advising deal that I'm doing, and I actually got out into the cornfields a little bit this summer. Worked for Todd Lavelle out for Team Elite, doing some roguing, and so it was I did a lot of stuff, wore a lot of different hats, and so that was really cool. But yeah, we had the media day this few weeks ago, and so it feels like it's been a very, very busy summer, but it's been fun and it's gone fast.
That's hard work out in the cornfields, right? You got to get up early.
Was not totally prepared for it, but I think it was a great experience, and glad I did it.
It's a very Nebraska thing to do.
Definitely.
Sure.
Definitely.
You came here to Concordia at semester a couple years ago. What can you say about this place and kind of how it maybe matched what you were hoping for when you were looking to transfer?
Yeah, it was when I entered the portal, I wasn't even 100% sure that God wanted me to keep playing football, and so when I left Nebraska, I was just a student for a semester that fall, and I was just working and going to classes, and I was looking around at some other schools, and I wanted to play quarterback, and eventually Concordia came on my radar, and it just looked like a place that I'd be able to make an impact at, not only on the football field but off the field, and I couldn't have been more right. It's been a great experience, and I've been able to be on leadership teams, and the class structure that like Todd Johnson or Kurt Beck, the way they run things is just like a conversation, and they relate everything to the real world. And so like the classes for me have been huge here, and so like looking back, I don't think I could have understood what this place really means, and 2.5 years later now I can say that I feel like I do, and it's a blessing.
Well, it seemed like you sure were able to get comfortable on the football field last year, which was your second year at Concordia, All-American honors as a receiver. What did you find most enjoyable about last year?
I think from my first season to last season, our team as a whole took a big step in the culture department, just in terms of like we love to hang out now, and not to say that we didn't enjoy each other, my first season here, but you can just feel the bond of like all of my teammates. Like we truly care about each other, and we spend time with each other outside of a football setting, and I think that makes a huge difference, and I think it shows on the field, our team chemistry, and it shows that we're really having fun out there, and so it makes getting up for 2-a-days in fall camp a lot easier when you're there with your best friends.
Well, a lot of guys have talked about even trying to make a push for postseason play this year. Why do you think that confidence exists right now, that something like that's a possibility?
I know that it's a possibility for us because not only if you look at our roster up and down, and you see that we've got guys at every spot that can get the job done at a very high level. Since this last offseason, we've put a good amount of focus into the mental side of competing, and like everything that we do, we compete. And I think that it's changed the way that we really think. not only about football but about life. Like everything we do, we compete, and so we want to be the best, and we know that we can be. And I think that belief is finally there. That like a Morningside isn't better than us. Like we can go out and beat them. We can go out and beat anybody that we play if we execute our game plan and if we play with that same team chemistry that I was talking about.
Well, as far as the offense, averaged about 30 points per game last season. Obviously, a veteran quarterback coming back with DJ and a lot of other pieces too. What might be the next step as an offense this year?
We were just talking yesterday, I think it was, in team meetings that we know that as an offense we can do really good things. The next step for us is to be able to string good things together and kind of stack good days, good plays, good moments on top of each other and reach a level of consistency that is congruent with our standard. And I think that we're taking really big strides towards that already in this first week. And if we can keep improving on that, I think it's going to be a really special season.
What have been maybe some impressions from camp? Again, as we sit here, it's been about a week since everybody reported back to campus, but what have been some takeaways so far?
Yeah, I mean, we had our first scrimmage on Saturday, and so it's always fun to kind of get to go full go, put the pads on and just put the ball down and play. And I've been really impressed with the freshman class, especially just how they've really been like sponges and tried to soak everything that they've been learning in. I know it's from experience, it's kind of like drinking from a fire hose, especially that first week. And I've been really impressed with how they've composed themselves and just taken everything for what it is. And I think everyone's kind of learned from them, honestly, that you can never know too much about the offense or the defense or the game plan. And so I think everyone's just really competing at a high level, and I think that's exactly what you want to see.
About for you personally, is there something you've been trying to focus on this off season?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been, obviously just always working to become a better athlete. But I've really been working on the mental side of the game too. I think Coach Beasley's really helped me take steps forward in that, especially this summer. Just the mental toughness of, I know it's an 8-play drive and you're tired, but like we got to go score. And just always looking at the wide receiver position as an art. You can never perfect it. You can always make it better. And I just want to reach my full potential as a player.
You talked a little bit about what you're up to this summer as an accounting major. What can you tell us about your future plans and kind of how your academic career is helping you get to that point?
Yeah, I mean, GVE's taken real good care of me in Seward here. I worked there for I did during tax season for the last 3 years. I'll be, like I said, right now I'm kind of doing some financial advising stuff in Lincoln with CIOL strategies. And, I think just like Todd Johnson, who's the accounting professor here, has just done a great job of preparing, me for, real life scenarios and understanding, how the world of business works and, stuff like that. And so I think they've really done a great job in the College of Business preparing you for, that next step after you graduate.
I guess we consider you part of the senior class. It's been, like you said, an interesting route here, but Coach Dabrico's kind of raved about the leadership he's seen from the older guys on this team. What does it make this kind of a maybe not just special senior class, but a group of older guys on this team?
Yeah, I think that also kind of comes back to what I was saying about the team chemistry. Like, it's not just, you're not just a leader because you're older. I think we have a lot of leaders because they're older and they've shown that they truly care about this program and, for, everyone's best interest. Like, you just think about guys that, have come back for their, 6th, 7th, or I don't know, maybe is it Grindy's like 18th year or something, and it's like guys really care about this program, and it just shows. And so like when you see someone with so much passion about an organization, it's not hard to listen to them and to follow them and to be inspired by them.
Lastly, can I get a SCO Dogs?
Let's go Dogs.